Hello, everyone. Here is your first situation reading of the year. We're getting ready to get started on some alignment, some growth, and look at some of these situations that people are going through and see if we can work them out. I am Candy, your decision guide. And you can like, share, and subscribe. These are readings for all signs, and I will be doing these as inspired on a weekly basis, but probably more. Okay. And I gave a few shout outs to a few signs. They get weekly readings this month. Next month, we'll see who will be. I already know who's going to be in the most private readings for next month. But we'll see who the shout outs will be. Until then, you will get bi-weekly or monthly signs. And we'll go from there. All right, here is the first situation reading of the month. Okay, so we got some pretty good cards here. We got the Knight of Pentacles, we got the Ten of Cups, but then it ends up on the Two of Swords. So let's see if we can figure out exactly what that's all about. Get my cards in order here. Those are the timing cards, question cards. That's the decision guide that we'll pull from a little bit later. So let's see what the tarot has for this particular spread here. Okay, so with the Knight of Pentacles, it looks like somebody has been waiting on someone to come in with a particular offer. It took a very long time. However, this particular person was wanting to make sure that they had everything in order because they definitely wanted to meet your expectations that you had of the Ten of Cups. Well, it looks like by the time they came in, you seemed as though you did not know if you were ready to make a decision or not. That's what it looks like. It looks like, nope, I'm not sure if this is what I want to do. I don't even feel like looking at this right now. It looks like I've been through a lot. Because see, even though this Swords card is a mental element of the deck, of the mental of the air, which is mental, it has some water in the background. Okay. Not only does it have water in the background, which represents emotion, but it also has a moon in the background, which represents the nighttime. It represents hidden. It's not a full moon. So when it's not a full moon represents more of a harvest. It represents things more coming to fruition, coming full circle. With this crescent moon here, there's still some things that may need to develop first or be revealed first. Also, you'll see some little rocks and some dry places back here, which signifies a little bumpy ride, and to the point where there was such an emotional roller coaster with waiting on this offer, that you had to shut down. That's what it looks like. It looks like that you've shut down. And now that the Ten of Cups is here, the Knight of Pentacles has delivered as promised, it's hard for you to open back up. So that is the beginning of this reading here. That's just the beginning. That's pretty serious here. There's a male and a female. There are two children in this Ten of Cups playing. Let's see. Okay, so we have the Seven of Pentacles here. I mean, the Seven of Cups here. I'm sorry, I'm thinking about another situation that I just read that sounds similar to this. So my mind was wandering a little bit. And you seem really like you're not sure which of these cups to choose. You're very emotional about it, but you have suppressed your emotions around this issue. I'm going to clarify the Knight of Pentacles. So this Knight of Pentacles sees you as the Empress. They see you as, they're very clear about what they want to do. They see you as being nurturing. They see you as being giving and calm, and they really like being around you. They actually took you for granted. Because they see you as the Empress, they see you as already having everything that you really want. They did not understand that they were draining you or depleting you by making you wait the way that they did. They thought that you were good. They thought that, hey, I'm going to do what I need to do to get myself together. Looks like she has herself together or he has himself together, whichever pronoun you want to replace it with. They're thinking that they look like they have themselves together. Okay? What harm could it be in making them wait? They took you for granted because you look comfortable to them. They had no idea of the emotional turmoil that you were going through, with the rockiness in the back and, you know, the trying to figure out what's going on with the moon. That kind of left you in limbo. And they really didn't think that you were suffering that bad because they see you as having everything that you need. And because they see you as having everything you need, it actually prolonged this process more, simply because they felt like they needed to bring more to the table. So it actually had them stalling because I don't think they felt like they had their stuff together and they wanted to be more reliable. They wanted to bring you this. This dropped out like very easy. And that defines the Ten of Cups. The Ace of Cups defines the Ten of Cups. And they really wanted to make sure that their cup was running over, that they had more than what you needed. They wanted to bring you what you appeared like what you deserved. They you pulled out all the stops. They manifested this moment. They were working with the Magician card and with the Queen of Swords, clarifying the Empress and the Magician card. They see you as being a little bit cold, a little bit detached as well. So that explains too that you have this sword energy here, because you have the Two of Swords here, which I'm feeling strongly is your outcome energy of having to go through this waiting period. And they see you as the Queen of Swords being a little bit cool towards them, but they felt like you would warm up once you saw that they were going to be delivering this whole Ten of Cups and this Ace of Cups to you. But instead, you have the Seven of Cups and the Two of Cups in your energy, and you're just like, I just don't know if this is something that I want to do, right? However, with the Page of Pentacles here, there is a hint that you are going to definitely accept this pentacle that this knight is bringing in, because it has gone through the fire of this Ten of Cups and Ace of Cups, and it does meet all of your expectations. But this Two of Swords is a matter of I need more information. I'm not sure. Part of it is just that you're kind of pissed off, right? That's part of it. The other part of it is you don't believe that they were really taking you into consideration all this time with this whole Ace of Cups and Ten of Cups. It's like you don't even believe it. You're like, this looks too good to be true. I'm going to hold off. I'm going to close myself off to this for a little while. I'm going to see how long this is going to last before I actually take my blindfold off and put my swords down and truly, truly embrace this Page of Pentacles. But you're doing it without them knowing you're doing it. Like, you're embracing them without letting them know you're embracing them, right? So you're not totally shut off, but you don't want them to know that they can get in that easily after they made you wait so long. This is so funny that this is coming out like this, because this sounds like another reading. My poor little plant. I put it up here because I wanted it to look at it. Oh, I wanted it to, I moved it because I thought it was too hot and my leaves are flopping. I'm gonna put it down here because it's making me feel bad. It's making me feel bad because it doesn't look like I want it to look. It was looking so good the other day, and I just repotted it and it doesn't look happy. So, let's see here. I'm going to clarify this Ten of Cups and Ace of Cups and see if there's anything actually negative behind it that you need to pay attention to. Okay, so no, this is the Six of Pentacles. It's really showing that this person genuinely wants to give generously to you, that they feel like it's time. They want to be fair. They want to be, giving. They want you to know that, that they are coming with a generous heart, that they're open and they're ready. So I don't see any reason for you to be too cautious, but I do understand if you have a little attitude and you want to make them suffer a little bit. But don't do it too long if you really love this person, because you don't want them to get to a point where they get tired, okay? Growth and maturity. Okay, I needed to clarify your energy. Growth, maturity, and time. Okay, so it's showing here that you need a little more time. Well, what I'm thinking is that you've had some time, but you've shut down. Now you need time to grow open again. Okay. This is the Tree card. Yeah, this is a female. So this Two of Swords represents a female that has the attitude. So I can safely say that, or feminine energy. So if you're a woman, you have an attitude about an offer that's taken a long time to get here. And even though it looks exactly like you wanted it to look, you're closed off right now. Okay, fulfillment of goal. There's the Bride card clarifying the Ten of Cups. Once again, nothing hidden here. With this Ten of Cups, this person sees you as the bride. Fulfillment of goal. The timing is fall. Okay, so it could be since fall just passed that this person is wanting you all to get married sometimes in 2020 in the fall. Okay, I don't know whether they've asked you already or if you all have had this discussion and they went on and hinted to it, but this is how, you know, this is what's coming towards you. This is the Ring card. Commitment. Okay. The timing on here is both forever and not yet. So it means that this person wants to be with you forever, but it's not happening yet. And the reason why it's not happening yet is because you're kind of needing a little bit more time in order to believe this offer. So I hope this reading is actually helping you. I always say, since it's general, of course, if you want a personal reading around it, you can definitely get that. But so far, I don't see any reason why you should hold back other than the fact that you need to get over yourself. So this is basically what it means is get over yourself and take the offer if you really want it. Basically is what it's looking like. I'm going to pull one more card to clarify what this Knight of Pentacles is thinking. Wow. This is the Moon card, dreams, intuition, and spirituality. This is something that this person has dreamed about. This is something that this person feels deeply emotional about. This is something that this person's intuition is telling them that they need to do. This is also something that this person feels is in alignment with their spiritual journey. They feel like you are literally, you know, their soulmate, basically. That's what they're feeling. They've dreamed about it, they've prayed about it, they feel it deeply that this is something that they want to do. They want to commit to you, you're their goal, and that's the end of the story for them. This is to their advantage, and they know it. The situation is in their advantage, meaning that they see you as the gift, right? You're looking at them like, hey, I've been doing this fine without you all this time. I've done so much on my own, waiting on you, right? They see you as, with the Empress card, they see you as having everything that they want. This is to their advantage. This is something that's going to make them better. This is something that's, you kind of are begging to differ, like, even though you're bringing me all of this, look how long I waited, and is all of this really going to be worth it, is what you're wondering. This is going to also cause a major transformation. So it could be that, your life has pretty much been stable most of the time, aside from having to deal with waiting on this offer and the emotional roller coaster around this offer. And if you accept this offer, there are going to be some major changes in your life that are going to cause a transformation, whether it be accepting new family members, whether it be family members accepting them, whether you have to move or whatever it is. It's something that's going to cause a major transformation as a result of this union. And you also don't really have the courage right now to even look at that, right? At one time, you were probably dreaming about it and wondering about it, but now it's kind of built up to where there are a lot of things to consider. Could be a job, it could be location, family, religion, lifestyle. It could be a lot of things now that have built up over the years or months of waiting that you're like, oh, I've had time to think about this now, and I'm just not sure if I'm ready to go through all of these changes. Okay, so if there was a break in here, you know, this person is definitely coming in very strong. They're like closing the gap on you all. And this is going to require that you seek your inner guide. Seek your inner guide for this so that when you get ready to do this relationship, um, you're also in spiritual alignment just like they are. You can continue to be silent and meditate and consider this new birth. Okay, you can do that, but I wouldn't wait too long, if that makes sense. All right, now let's see if there's anything else that you need to consider here. Let's do the romance cards, and then this situation is going to be done. So basically what we have here is finally an offer is on the table. It looks great, but you're not sure if this is something that you want to do. It has retreat, which is exactly what you're doing. It has you deserve love, which you know you've been knowing that, and you definitely, you know, has this could definitely be the one. And you've been calling the soulmate in, and this person has been calling you, and you guys have been calling each other in. And you need to let go of control issues eventually and go ahead on and make your decision about this. So I hope that this has been enlightening to you. Go ahead and like, share, and subscribe. Also comment if this has any thing to do with you. Go visit me on Instagram and follow me there. Eventually, I'll do some mini live readings on there, and I'll be talking about different energies of the day and things like that. Eventually, once we get a few people on there, it's brand new. Let me see what else. I think that's about it. You have my link in the description for personal readings if this looks like something that you want to expand on. I do pendulum readings. I also do live readings on camera if you decided that you wanted to go further in with this. All right. So in the meantime, reconstruct the world by reconstructing your mind. I know you can do it. Bye.